Hey, what's up, everybody? Mr. Alice here. I have another awesome how-to tip. For this one, we're going to talk about how to improve your gun skills. So I have three different types of clips in this video. It goes along with the topic. So for the first one, first pointer that I'm going to give out is use a gun that you're comfortable using. You know, if you have trouble controlling recoil, don't use a gun that has high recoil like the G36. Well, at least not at first, you know. If you want to just focus on being able to get on target, use like a gun like the Scar L. Here I'm using the MP7, which has a pretty good recoil, or pretty good control. Sometimes you can slap on kick to make it even better. So Scar L is pretty good, ACR is pretty good. Let's see what other gun do I Type 95, but that's a pretty cheap gun. So just use a gun that's, you know, if you can control a G36 and you're comfortable using it, then go ahead and use it. You know, nobody's stopping you. So along with this video, the first clip, I chose Arcadin because it has a lot of corners. So one thing that will help you improve winning a gunfight or improving gun skills is don't sprint around corners. Like right there, if I would have sprinted around that corner when I was coming out the door, that guy most likely would have killed me if I wasn't able to bring my gun up. And I stop again right there. That guy was sprinting, so you can see he wasn't able to stop. Same thing with this guy too. So there's a big difference between sprinting around corners and just, you know, taking your time. You don't have to run. I found that in this game you don't really have to run around that much. The only maps that I do run around more is in like Village, the bigger maps, but the smaller maps you could kind of walk and like sometimes sprint. But yeah, you definitely don't want to sprint around corners. I feel like when I first started playing, I was doing that a lot, and then as soon as I started slowing it down and taking my time to walk and peek around a corner, I find myself winning more of the gunfights and getting on target faster than the other guy because the other guy would be sprinting. So that's my first pointer. You definitely will improve your skills a lot by that. When I first started playing Call of Duty in general, I just ran around everywhere, and I would always get caught off target, and you know, especially caught off guard, especially in the small maps, because I would just sprint everywhere trying to get in there. But even if I had like extreme conditioning, I believe that lets you bring your gun up faster. Even if I had that, it still wouldn't work out too well. But see that guy right there, he also sprinted around a corner and he wasn't able to get me. But you'll be able to bring your sights off if you just take your time. So you notice that each time I stop and kind of peek, and then I'm able to get on target faster. Always have your crosshairs in the middle. That helps you too. So for my second pointer is use the specialist package. So here I'm using the sniper. I'm not very good at sniping, but in this game I actually ended up going 16-1. Let me know in the comment section if you want to see the entire clip. So I go 16-1. I didn't put it up because the match was pretty boring. I kind of stayed in the same spot, but that's because all the action was happening around this area. So with the specialist package, what it allows you is, like, say when you have an assault package, you kind of focus, you know, you're not getting as many gun kills, or I don't find myself getting many gun kills because I'm relying on the air support to get all my kills. Sure, I'll get like a 9 streak and then go on to my Reaper. But then when there's been in one match I went like 37-1, and I think out of those 37 kills, only 17 came from my gun. So if you ever wonder why you're not getting Moab and you're using the assault package, that's probably why, because you're relying on air support. Now, if you have a high kill streak setup and you're not able to get up to your 9th kill streak, and you're wondering why you can't do that, it's maybe because you're not used to getting 9 kills in a row with your gun. You're probably used to getting 9 kills with your air support, but by using a specialist package, you're just focusing on only your gun skills. And you're not really worried about losing the perks, because you'll just go back to the beginning. You know, what have you lost? Nothing really. You know, you still have your 3 perks that you started off with. So try, you know, if you like running assassin or something, I always like using quick draw. You know, and once you get the specialist package, you're pretty much, you feel like invincible. So invincible. Sorry, can't even say that word. So it gives you a little bit more confidence in being able to run around. You know, knowing that you're a super soldier or just, you know, unstoppable. So that's the good thing about the specialist package, and you probably won't get as many high kills. You probably won't be finding yourself going like 30-0 or 27 and 5. If you do, that's great. Sometimes when I do it, I usually find myself going like 18-1 or 20-0. But I know that I'm actually improving my gun skills. As you can see, I actually do pretty good as a sniper in this match. Like I said, I had the specialist package, and it made me feel a little bit more confident in getting on target, because I got all the perks. For my last pointer, it's going to come up soon. It's going to be, if you jump into a match, you kind of feel like, okay, well, if I want to improve my gun skills, but I don't want to, continue to die because that sucks. Go ahead and go into survival mode. Go under Spec Ops and then go to survival mode. So that's what this is right here. So what I feel this allows you to do is you're basically going 1 against 9, 1 against 10. And basically just try to improve your gun skills that way. Sure, you'll not be able to use the gun that you want to use off the back, but later on you'll be able to pick up an ACR or a SCAR L. Here I have a SCAR L. I was using the model also because I'm not very good at shotguns, so I figured why not try to improve on getting on target with the shotgun in survival mode. In there it doesn't really ruin your kill streaks or your KD. I mean. But it does allow you to improve, your gun skills, getting on target, being able to hit your enemy or multiple enemies without panicking. Right here I was you could tell that I was probably like, oh shit, I'm gonna die soon, so I was kind of panicking. But once you go into multiplayer mode, you'll feel a little bit more confident getting into those tight situations and not panicking. You can also play around with your sensitivity. If you tend to freak out with a high sensitivity level, if you can't aim on target, go on the lower sensitivity. I mentioned that I play in a sensitivity of 2 or 3, no higher than 4. But for the most part, I play on 2 or 3, and I find myself being a lot more accurate that way. Even if I do a sniper or SMG, I always play on a 2 or 3. I thought I'd mess around and just throw a stun grenade at that guy to kill him. But I tell you, after I got done playing a couple rounds of this, I went and played a lobby match, and I was actually doing real good and on target. It just gives you a little bit more confidence. So that's about it for my tips. Let me know in the comment section if that helped you out. My name is Mr. Alice. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.